Are you a person who hasn't previously really experienced much love? Have you come from a family background where there wasn't much love in it, didn't feel particularly loved by your parents, guardians, whoever was about? Is your partner somebody who hasn't experienced much love in their life? If this is the case, it can be really unfamiliar to have this, and it can be more familiar to go for relationships or environments where there isn't as much love, because you know how to be in that. And trying to go in an environment where there is lots of love can be exciting to start off with, because you go, oh wow, or even start off with, it can be quite terrifying because you just don't know how to behave. It's not a normal environment for you to relax in. It can make you feel quite anxious. It can make you want to pull away, and you can self-sabotage it to go for something different. So given that Valerian Bay is a solutions-driven business, how do we start to remedy that? Well, initially you can start to sit in the energy of love. So start to think of a time, if there is one, whether it's a friend or somebody who's been really, really nice to you, even if it was for a brief moment in time, and every day take time to sit in that energy, close your eyes and imagine that as if it's still real, and allow that lovely behaviour towards you. So when I say allow, appreciate and be thankful as it comes through. Now, as you build up that practice, your body and your sensory system and your neural pathways will start to get used to having that behaviour, having that nice behaviour towards you. What you can also do is you can model somebody else's behaviour. So you can look for people who have experienced a lot of love. So if you've got a friend who's come from a really good, like, loving family background, have a chat with them about love. Have a chat with them to understand how they feel when they're allowing themselves to be loved. So if you see somebody and they're in a really nice environment and they've got people who are really loving towards them, ask them how that feels and get down to the real minutiae detail, so that you can start to reenact that kind of feeling and behaviour in you, and then start to coax your psyche to understand that that is a reality for you. And by doing that, you rest into it, you feel as though they would feel, and imagine it as if it's real for you. And do that on a daily basis, and it will start to shift the energy that you're in. And by shifting that energy, you will start to have things coming towards you that are more loving. You'll start to have behaviours towards you that are more loving. As well as that, start to be more loving to other people. Be kinder, be compassionate. If you're thinking something not very nice about somebody, switch it up and go, oh, they're a soul having an earthly experience. They're trying to learn their lessons as much as I am. So I'll be compassionate about what they're going through, even if it's impacting on me in some way. You maybe want to move yourself out of the scenario, but just have compassion and walk away from that. Because as you start to allow more love to come towards you, as you start to imagine more love within you, as you start to open your heart in little ways, just do it as little and as often as you can to start building it up, where you actually muster up as much feeling of love as you can within you, and send it out there to the world. And even if you can only do that for a second, or even if you can just do appreciation, is a lovely way of feeling love. So sometimes being grateful and thankful can be too much if you're in more of a downward emotional state. If you can just embrace an appreciation of things, the people, the pets you've got, anything that you really appreciate, just enable that and it will take you into your heart space. Do that regularly and you'll start to bring more of the love in, and it will start to become more familiar to you as a feeling, and that will open your blocks. It will start to dissolve and remove the blocks around you that are preventing love from coming in, or preventing you from accepting the love that wants to come in. Because at the end of the day, our frequency wants to vibrationally resonate at a frequency that's more in alignment with love, which is faster. It's a higher frequency. So just allow that in. I'm going to put a little blooper on the end of this for Luna showing me her love. So make sure you subscribe and click the little bell icon so that you can get updates on all the different things that I'm doing on a really regular basis to keep you in more alignment with yourself, to help you through life, to bring more love in, and to help you have joy and happiness and a lovely freedom feeling. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye. This is Luna's blooper moment. Hello. So, if you've never experienced love before in a big way, if you've come maybe from a family background where love wasn't really there as much as other families, if you've just never felt like you've experienced love before. So, for example, if you had a little doggy who'd been mistreated and hadn't experienced proper love, anybody would recognise that it'd be difficult for them to trust. It would be difficult for them to accept that the behaviours towards you were actually friendly and nice. So you can see that Luna Boona has had plenty of love because she accepts it very, very well. Yes, just like that. So here at Valerian Bay, we're always solutions driven. So let's talk about how to actually enable that. So if you're a person who hasn't previously experienced love, or if your partner hasn't previously experienced love, then the closer you try to get, the more they can actually pull away sometimes. Now this